I collected a bunch of these shells a while ago because I thought they'd make a great little boat from one of these tiny mermaids that I make. And I wanted to try to make a sail, so I looked up handmade sailboats, and I saw this one design that I thought was perfect for me, which was this, using a wire to hold the sails, and that little loop at the top could be what you hang this little ornament from. So I thought it was a really good way for me to go. Now I did a gold around the edge of the shell using my Deco Color metallic gold marker, which I could not live without. I love that marker. So I put the gold border around the edge of it, and I had these pieces of linen that I cut up, and I thought I would use that for the sails. And I have these little wires that are actually from stamens that I buy, and I'm using this dries clear art glitter glue. And here's my little wire that I saved from the stamens, and here's that little frame that I made from very thin floral wire that's covered, and I glittered it. So I'm painting the glue on to one side of the linen, and then I'm going to position my little frame, and then when I fold this over and press down, that glue will just hold all of that together. And I really like the way that looked, so I was very happy with that. I was trying to figure out how to make the sails yesterday and just couldn't come up with something. So here it is all dry. I did 2 sails, and I'm going to trim off the edges now. And then I have to figure out how big I want the sails to be to fit into my little boat idea there. So those sails are way too big. I'm going to cut them down a little bit. And it's just really easy to cut this. It's not stiff really at all. So I'm cutting the wire so that I don't ruin my scissors. And then I'm going to just trim this down. And I'll trim the other side. And I saw, when I was looking up sailboats that were handmade, I saw one that had an American flag on the sails, and I really liked that idea because 4th of July was coming up. So I decided I would try to do that. So I'm just coloring with my beautiful metallic marker the frame, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, shine. And I love the size of this. I think it's a really good size for my little boat. And so I'm going to use a gel pen that's metallic. I like the red in this on this pen. And I'm going to do stripes on one side of the sail, on one sail, and then I'm going to do a blue star on the other sail, and we'll see how that turns out. I had been wanting to do something for 4th of July with a mermaid, and I couldn't really figure out what I could do, but this worked really well. So I'm using the Micron marker actually for this, and then I'm going to actually put a glitter coat over this just to protect it like a varnish. And there it is. I love it so much, and it goes great with a boat. And here it is finished. Thanks for watching. Happy 4th of July. See you next time.